Welcome to this video, 100 tips and tricks in ABAP Tip 30. So in this video I would like to show and explain to you how you can create an ALV grid control without using a custom container. So basically within here we are in the built-in ABAP editor, in the object navigator, so within the transaction SE80. And here basically I have a sample program that uses an ALV grid control to output purchase order data. So data will be selected from the table echo. If we here have a closer look how we build up the ALV grid control, then we can see that first of all we will define the custom container, and the custom container is basically an object of this class, so CL GUI custom container. And next, then we prepare the field catalog. Then we will basically create the ALV grid control using the custom control, the custom container, and then after that we will basically add in here a navigation profile, and after that we will call the set table for first display to call the data in this field catalog. So basically kind of like straightforward. If we basically output this, then within here we have this data. And you can leave the custom container out if you don't split the ALV grid control, not horizontally, not vertically. So if you don't size the ALV grid control, then you can leave the custom container out, and then you can straightforward output data in the ALV grid control. And therefore, first of all, we go into the SE38, so into the ABAP editor. You could also use the object navigator, so the SE80, and here for example we create a program called set ALV grid. We click on create, and here for example ALV grid control, we specify it as an executable program. We click on save it to my $tmp package as a local object, and that's fine. So the next what we need is, so first of all we select the data from the table echo, and we save it into the table, and using therefore the inline declaration using as data. So here basically for demo purposes we select all the data from the table echo right now. Of course you can adjust this according to your needs, that you just select the data that you need using work condition, just specifying the components that you need. This is crystal clear. Then the next what we need is basically we need our object for the ALV grid control. So therefore once again we're using the inline declaration, and then basically we're using the CL GUI ALV grid, and in here basically we're passing over just the GUI container as a default screen. So this is fine. So let's save this quickly. So here this class is basically the class that will be used to use the ALV grid control. So if you would like to get to know more information about this, then we can call the SE24, so the ABAP class builder, and then we can go to display. Then within here you can explore this, so what this class basically does, what kind of method does it has, and so on. So this can be useful for you as well. So then let's get back into the coding. The next step that we would do is basically just call the set table for first display. So then within here call the set, and then using the auto completion, set table for first display, and then we export the I structure name, and this is in this case echo. So we would like to select the table from the data from the table echo, and then we use changing for IT out hub, and this is equal to the selected data. And that's basically it. So next, what you have to do is you just use a call screen 100. And then, as you might know me, Shift F1 for print printer, then Control F2 for syntax check, and Control F3 for activating this. So this is fine. The next step that you have to do is you have to create this screen. So double click on the screen number 100. Yeah, I would like to create it. So just, call, or let's display ALV grid, for example. Let's save this and activate this. So pure, simple screen, of course. If you want to, you can define the return codes, the PF status, and so on. But here I just would like to show you for this simple example how you can use the ALV grid control without a custom container. Then the next one is we basically execute this, and then you have finally the results. So here we have our ALV grid control with the needed data, straightforward and quite easy. So if you have any questions left, put them in the comment section. Please like this video and please subscribe to this YouTube channel to not miss great upcoming videos. There's still 70 great upcoming videos about ABAP tips and tricks left. So stay tuned and see you in the next video.